All right, guys, everybody, here we go. We're going to test our robot out again. Hopefully you can read the stats this time. We're at 14-cent profit, 1,091 wins, 180 losses. So far, we've bet 37.07 this morning. This is version 1.18. Our bet size is 2 cents. Max profit's 100, just so the robot doesn't stop. Max loss is set at $1. That way, if we hit a negative dollar, it stops. Tiles to click are 2, so it's going to open 2 tiles each round. I've added mines. We can tell it automatically to tell us or to put in the amount of mines that are going to be on the board, so we can change that mid-game if we feel like it. For this demonstration today, we're leaving all doubling off, so these are all doubles, max doubles, increase all mount on win or max win increase. I've got reset bet to base on loss. That way, if you don't have this ticked, it martingales 2, 4, so on. If you keep this ticked, it won't martingale on you. Disable animations. We've put in some cute little animations that we may turn off as the video goes on. And I've added a new game speed, slow, medium, and fast, so this sucker can really churn out some decisions. Take a look at how it works. We've already got our bet size set at 2. We've got our mines at 2. Let me go ahead and change that just so you can see it. We're going to set the bets at 9 and that at 2% or 2x. So right now we're on 4 and 9. As soon as I hit start, this will go to 2 and 2. Here we go. There you go, 2 and 2. And as we win, we're getting the confetti shower. But the confetti shower is only for the max win streak. So once we hit our first max win streak, it won't confetti shower again until now. It has to have a streak of 9 to confetti shower. Anytime you lose, the screen shakes. Let me move this back over just to make sure you guys can see it. Why you're not hearing it, I'm not sure. Oh, it's on mute. Let me unmute it. There we go. Now you can hear the audio. Hopefully I wasn't muted as well through that whole explanation. Let's see how it does. As you see, this is my chart from this morning. Started off a little bit of profit, a little bit of loss, a little bit of profit, big loss. I was screwing around with it. And then a little bit of profit. And that's how it goes. But the whole point is we've already got another daily XP done. That's 50 cents because I'm a low roller. We've put another 200 into the 11.5 to get to the 14.5 to go up a level to fish IV, which is 4. And we have wagered 37.07 so far on the day, betting 2 cents at a time, basically. We have 14-cent profit. So, I mean, are you going to get rich with this robot? Heck no, unless you get on a long streak. I've seen this thing go on streaks up to 50. I've, seen it happen because it takes care of it, counts it for me. But of course, I don't bet where a streak of 50 is going to make you anything. Matter of fact, it looks like we need to close this and reopen it because it looks like it's not moving. I hate it when their graph breaks. Let's restart it. All right, to make it come back to life, we're going to have to stop and refresh. There is a downside to the refresh. You have to reset up your robot. So we got to do 100. We can leave everything else the same. I just needed to set, well, we're going to change this, and we're going to change this to fast. We'll bring this ticker back up here. Yeah, it reset on us, and then we'll start. So here we go, basically from scratch. At least you got to see my old chart. And it starts this way plenty of times because it needs to learn. It needs several rounds to get its calibration because it's trying to stay away from rug tiles. It doesn't want the rug rolled out from underneath it. Like I said, it takes it a while to get its balance. You see, that time it took a second and thought about it. Oh, look, we have a win streak going. So now we get the confetti shower, which is cool. Oh, no more confetti shower. If you like this robot, it's absolutely free. There is one drawback. You do have to join our, it's not really a club. You just join the channel. It's Software Degens. It's $5.99 a month. So far, I've got a functional version of this working on 2 different sites. If you'd like to know what those sites are before joining, just email me at comeoutroll@outlook.com. Outlook.com, and I'd be happy to share that information, as it's now illegal per YouTube's terms of service to say where you're playing at any given time. Matter of fact, can I do this? I cannot. I'll have to come blur out the address. Y'all never get to see it because I'll blur it out in post. If you have any suggestions for the robot, I would like to hear those as well. You know, you have something you'd like to see it do? Cool. Let me know. You know, I'm all ears. I would like to see it go 100 in a row. That's what I'd like to see. With a $2 bet, right? 100 in a row with a $2 bet, that'd be perfect. Even selecting 2 tiles, that'd make you some profit. Right now we're -1 cent, and we've bet $1.50. Oh, there we go, -2 cents, -4 cents. I hate those back-to-back losses. They drive me crazy. That's just part of the game. If you're watching this, don't forget to sign in for our Saturday morning DGens coming up this Saturday. We'll start time 10:30. We'll live stream on our favorite casino site. We'll play some craps. We'll play some blackjack. We'll play some Caribbean stud poker. We might play the Monopoly game. You know, there's a whole bunch of different things we might play. So do remember, join us Saturday mornings, 10:30 a.m. for Sunday morning DGens, or Saturday morning DGens. I'm thinking about doing a Sunday evenings DGens. That's why I kept messing it up. So far, Saturday morning DGens hasn't been a great success, but it's still fun. So if you're interested, I'll be here this Saturday. Come check it out. Hopefully, if you come and you tell a friend and your friend tells a friend that doesn't even know who I am yet, they'll all roll up and say, damn, that guy sucks. Which would be fine. I'm good with that. As long as they're here, I don't care. Just give me a chance. That's all I'm asking for. Oh, we're at -10 cents. I'm getting worried. You can probably see the concern on my face, can't you? Uh-oh, -11 cents. Oh, no, Mr. Bill. Anybody that's old enough to remember that? Hey, cheers. I fall asleep listening to this chime as I let my robot play. I'm not scared of my robot at all. The worst thing it does is hangs up sometimes. I put it to a pretty blistering pace to get a bunch of hands in per hour, and it locks up. It gets ahead of itself and it won't click the next tile. I have to click the tile, then it takes off again. That would easily be subverted with the medium speed setting, but I'm not medium speed. I've seen other people, because I've looked up Mine's bot, and there's no real bot that I can see. It's just some people that say they have a website that can predict where the bomb is going to be. I find that to be utterly ludicrous, as it's independent on each thing, and I doubt they have access to the seed and can access it to the point where they know the seed for every site that matter. So that's not real. This bot is real. It's functional. You can see it right here working before your eyes. You've seen it change and interact with the screen. No monkey business, no funny business. The only thing that will be edited on this video is the address bar will be edited out, because I couldn't remember how to make the daggone thing full screen. If I could remember how to do that, we wouldn't be having that conversation at all. But you can see that it's up and running and doing what it should. Well, except for I don't have $1 million in the bank yet. You know, I'm not up a milli. But I'm only down a couple of cents and wagered almost $4.20, which is not a lot. You know, some of you people wager $1,000 a hand. That is not me. If you do want a piece of this software, though, and you have a large channel, if you're willing to give me a shout out, I'll send you a copy of it, just because, you know, I'm a small growing channel and I would like to get some more subscribers. You know, it's YouTube purgatory. I'm finally monetized, but when your videos, and most people don't know this, oh, let's get monetized on YouTube, it'll be great. Well, once you get monetized, if you're still only doing a couple of hundred views on your videos, on your long forms, and less than 1,000 on your shorts, which I'm still suffering from, even with 1,200 subscribers, Your paycheck is nothing. You know, you have to make $100 before you get paid out by Google. $100, right? So far, I've got like 15 bucks in the kitty, and I've been monetized for 2 months. This isn't easy, folks. So don't get your hat hung on. As soon as I get monetized, it's going to be all roses and puppy dogs and lollipops. It's not. Oh, we're back to 11 cents. Good Lord. We're having a bad morning here. Went from having profit to no profit. I'm going to be down to even in a second because I was up 16 cents. It was either 14 or 16 before I had to reset it because it quit ticking. There's no green on this graph today. But then again, I don't really care. It's about getting the wagers in, excuse me, time on the site, and building up the little bonuses. And rake back. I'm almost there. And I'm working on, even these bets are small, I'm still working towards freeing up more of this. That's a 239, and I've already gotten like 15 bucks out of it, you know, on your bonuses. I don't know how long I've been recording either. You know, I don't know how much of this y'all want to sit and watch. $0.26. We're getting our butts whipped on this round. We are not doing well. This is one of those where it might be good to refresh because I was doing good before I refreshed and got a new seed. Yeah, I was doing okay till I refreshed to make the stupid ticker start working again, the live stats thing. I wonder. See if we can break our win streak and get up to like 40. That would help. That would get us about halfway out of the hole. There we go. We're going to get a confetti shower every win now. Y'all like the confetti shower, or is it just stupid? I think it's kind of cool. Of course, I only got up to 30, but that's what I said was 30. Good Lord. Maybe we can break it this run. 1.7x, yeah, 1.17x for 2 mines, 2 clicks. I could always, you know, if this got too bad and I was worried about my 20 cents, I could always change it to 1 mine, 2 clicks, which would lower my percentage of breakback, but would also most likely equal more wins. You know, that 30 would get shattered if I did 1 mine, 2 clicks. You notice it's randomly. You see, it's not like getting stuck on one tile and just continuously picking the same thing, which I did have a problem with there for a while. It would get stuck and just do the same pair over and over and over again. That's when I had the safeties turned up too high. $11. Oh, dang it. If you look right here, you can see how much the bet amount is. You can see the max win streak here. You can see the current win streak is 5 or 6. Losses is total of 70. I don't have a total win count. I could add it, but I don't really need to. The total win counts over here, you know, we've had, see, 71, 71. They match perfectly. We've had 350 wins. I mean, they're pretty in sync with one another. Now I'm going to move this over here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it from my little camera spot, but we're going to stop this for a moment, and I'm going to show you the or the function for raising your bet on wins. We're going to go 10%, tab. We'll do it 8 times, and then we'll restart. And then after so many wins, you'll see I restarted, so it's a new win streak. But now it's up to 3-cent bet, as you can see here. And now it quit. We lost. It goes back to 2 cents. 3 cents. 4 cents. And we lost. Of course, that's dangerous because then you lose your, you get a bigger loss when you get rugged or a bomb, whatever you want to call it. Oh, we're up to 4 cents and lost again. I have seen the bets max out because of going on long streaks. I just built this martingale for people that have the risk tolerance for it. I do not. I'm just displaying it so y'all guys can see it. And showing that it is an option. And we only got up to 3 cents that time. The robot's letting me down today. Well, not really. It's done pretty well overall. Let's see what our new is 12. All right, we're going to let this run long enough and see if we can get another win streak high enough that we can get our confetti shower and then see how high we can go. And I guess we'll just kind of call it there. If you have any questions, just holler. I'm always available. It's email. I check it all the time. Oh, let me pull this back over just in case it's hidden behind my camera bubble. I can't tell because I've only got one screen on my laptop. I'm pretty sure y'all can see it if it's over here for sure. We're down 33 cents right now, but I don't really care. Oh, you know what? I'm up to 4 cents. I think it's going to stop at 4 cents. It did. That's what's killing that's why this has gone so high, is because I've let the daggone doubles happen. I'm just not having a good seed right now. And feel free to pit yourself against it. How often with 2 and 2 do you get rugged or bombed? I found that when I play myself, I do worse than the robot, but maybe I just suck. It's completely possible. It could just be that I have the worst luck on the planet, or the universe hates me and says, "Go away, Mike." It's possible. I tell you, anything's possible. But this is 468 games we've run with 94 losses. Now you think about that if you're a big bettor. 470 games plus 94 losses, and we've done it in this time span of this video, and we lost a few of them due to the fact that the counter wasn't working. The live stats had failed. So we've probably got about 600 games under our belt in this small amount of time. That's a lot of playtime. I mean, we've cleared a lot of games, and I haven't heard boo from any sites about this bot. I haven't gotten warning emails, I haven't found anything fishy. The bot just wakes up, does its job, and does what it's supposed to. And, if you were worried about that, we can stop this real quick. And then it's going to reset the animations, but I'll put it on medium so you can see what medium's like. After you've had a taste of high speed, that medium is just not going to get it if you're anything like me. And you can imagine what slow is. Slow is like an old man trying to figure out what Cheerios to buy. Like me at the grocery store, there's too many flavors. When I grew up, there was Cheerios or another brand. It was Cheerios or Raisin Bran. Now it's Cheerios, but is it going to be you know, cinnamon Cheerios? Is it going to be sugar Cheerios? Is it going to be orange Cheerios? Is it going to be Batman flavored Cheerios? Is it going to be apple Cheerios? I mean, good God. We already had apple Cheerios. They're called Apple Jacks, people. But no, they had to make them anyway. I don't know. Sorry, went on a little rant there about being old. That's what old people do. We sit around, we make robots to gamble for us because we're too damn lazy to even do that anymore. What can you do? What can you do? We're too lazy to gamble. I have to have a robot do it for me. Clicking's just too much work. If clicking's too much work for you, feel free to grab up a membership and get your own robot. All right, that should be about long enough. That's a pretty long video. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know if you like this kind of content and if you'd like to see more robots built in the future. Of course, I'm probably not going to do that if this one doesn't catch on because it's been a lot of work. Anyway, thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day.